Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Oakland A's. Chris Davis, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one gone to start the night. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
In now, Jairo Munoz, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Olsen has room in foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Just underway here in Oakland. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Michael Waka, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Michael Walker, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hey. 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 304. 31 homers and an even 80 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
from the stretch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Ozuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Simeon is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in now, Tyler O'Neill, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. DeYoung at second. Molina on at first with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep. Using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Munoz has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Munoz right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Waka looks in. First pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Harrison Bader.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count. The pitch. Pitch popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this St. Louis ball club. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. From the stretch. 3-0 now. Jairo Munoz will be next. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Bader leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left. Profar. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Munoz, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Number 23 for him thus far as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Comes set and the 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3 and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Piscotty has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One gone for the A's here in the third. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Profar, base runner at first with one out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's in there, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Running yet again for second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Nope.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cards lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Molina. The 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder,
so with 2 gone
20.
here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Two away now in the Oakland 4th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Waka looks in. Here's the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Nice. 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Now 2-1.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
3-2 now.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, Jairo Munoz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The third baseman.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Martinez at third with 2 away. Hit hard to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the A's 1. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Begley.
Standing in, Josh Begley reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And he takes a called strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Paul DeJong waits on deck. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now, Paul DeJong. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball 1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So stepping in, Marcus Semien will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Blake Trinan is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the A's, number 39, Blake.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Jose
And he takes ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Jairo Munoz. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Martinez on second. Munoz at first. 1 gone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. Career against Blake Trinan. Just 3 for 14. Joaquin Soria is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Soria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. A's bullpen does its job. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. John Brebbia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
60, John Brebbia.
Ramon Laureano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Stephen Piscotty as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
That's popped up. Munoz is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard hit ball to short. Simeon's there. And there are 2 away now. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is outside for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3.
3 balls.
Harrison Bader would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Luke Gregerson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, he's 1 for 2. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Gregerson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the stretch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fegley over at second. Semien is over at first with 1 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Two ways to look at
Now
this
batting,
walk. If you're the
first
hitting
baseman,
coach, you say, that's a
Matt.
great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the
Olsen.
walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First offering on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A line shot to third base.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well hit to right.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. He's set. The 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run scored. 2 runs are in. And a relay home. The throw's off line. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get
Number
late in the game, you
22.
come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions
Your
down, take the
attention,
crowd
please.
out of it, and
Now
slow
pitching
yourself
for
down
St.
enough to
Louis.
come through? And that's exactly
Number
what he did.
55.
Dominic Leone
Dominic
enters here looking to get the
Leone.
final out before the 9th inning. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead it 4-3. Liam Hendriks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hendriks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Harrison Bader is retired to kick off the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz. Ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th. To seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Oakland seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Joaquin Soria wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Liam Hendriks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joaquin Soria. His record is now 4-2. The save to Joaquin Soria. The loss goes to Luke Gregerson. Just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Joaquin Soria grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading Oakland past the Redbirds 4-3. Justin Upton plated 3 runs on the day as the Angels took care of the Indians 8-2. The Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-5. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2. Charlie Morton grabbed win number 9 this year as the Rays pushed past the Marlins 3-1. The O's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. The Minnesota Twins set 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox 5-4. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 11 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-4. The Metropolitans held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-0. Merrill Kelly got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Diamondbacks disposed of the Nationals 2-0. David Dahl was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 4-3. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.